What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And today, as you can see, I might as well show you. Everybody knew it was an 82 pace car, but there's Max. Moving day. Look at this. Ruby is out of the garage under her own power. So right now it's out here idling, and we're going to take it for a ride up and down the street, see how she does. Hopefully it don't blow up or die on me. I have to drag it back to the house. So looks like she's running a little on the warm side. Voltmeter's not working. I don't know why. It is hooked up. Looks like 30 pounds of oil pressure. Take it up and down the street real quick and see what happens. Maiden voyage. Maiden voyage. Let's see what she does. Definitely got some kinks and rattles. Feels funny. It feels so weird driving this car. Boy, she's a rattle box. That's for damn sure. Definitely a rattle box, but brakes don't feel bad. The shift's kind of weird. It feels like the tires are low, possibly. It's got a little bit of a stumble off the go. Definitely needs to be tuned. Feels like it's out of time. Definitely needs tuning. Throttle, there's like nothing. It's gutless. It is definitely out of time, that's for damn sure. It definitely needs some help with the timing. She needs more airflow. Oil pressure it don't really matter as long as it's 7 or above, and it's fine. Volt is not reading, and for some reason it's running about 200, which is fine. back brake line, we're good. It's weird, the pedal feels stiff. Definitely needs some more tuning. She definitely needs some more tuning.
Do it again, do it again.
Alright guys, so it looks like I was screwing around and I did a burnout, and I actually did. There's one and there's two. It did posi burnout. I went down to the end down there and I turned on and came back, and it was hauling ass that way, and then it was hauling ass this way, and I pulled back up and she said do another burnout, and she recorded it and it didn't do anything at all. And then when I got down there to turn around, like right there, I went to pull it up and toward the fence and put it in reverse and back it out, and there's absolutely no reverse. It's like the gears are locked and I couldn't get it to go anywhere. But then when I shut the car off, it was like it went into neutral, and it was like I didn't have neutral for a second, and then it rolled backwards. We got it back out into the street and I started it. It's running at about 210 degrees. And it actually, I have drive, so I can drive it forward, but I have no reverse. When I was pulling it up right here, I tried to click it up into neutral, and it was almost like it skipped neutral. It jumped straight into reverse, but it's like it feels like I have no reverse. So I'm not totally sure what's going on with it. And I can't believe it. Look at this. A bird crapped on the hood on the first test drive of the car. So there she is in all her dirty glory, and wife's in the house trying to feed the child and her friend and make sure they're straight. And then I'm going to, I want to back the car in, but if I can't back it in, it's going to be a problem, because if I pull it in, I don't know how the hell I'm going to get it out. So plan is to come in here. I want to move all this cardboard. I want to sweep it out, and I want to turn Max around, put Max in the garage, move Space Ghost here where Max was, and my plan was to put Ruby right here, because Ruby starts and drives, being able to back in the driveway. Well, I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm going to have to call Mr. Ken Dage and see what he thinks about it and what I should do, because now it seems like I don't have reverse, and that sucks, because that motor and trans came out of an 84 Berlinetta. That was a long time ago that I built, when I built that motor, and it ran flawless back then. And I probably shouldn't have tried to do a burnout in it. The first one I think was fine, but bad influence wife said do another one, and I think that ultimately did something either to the trans or the rear end. I'm not totally sure, but I might have shattered the spider gears in it. And it is only a stock 10 bolt, or I was thinking that possibly the brake, it could be something with the rear drums, but I'm not totally sure about that either, only because of the fact that it does go forward, it just doesn't go backward. So maybe something came loose in the drum. I'm not totally sure, but I gotta figure out a way to get it in the driveway. And if I pull it in, I'm kind of screwed, because wherever I pull it into is where it's going to stay. And if the only thing I can think of is possibly this car has to be done completely drivable and whatever, that's why I shouldn't have beat on it. And my first thought was, don't, you know, beat on it, don't punch it, don't kick it down, just it still needs tune, like I said in the beginning of the video. And instead I did the opposite, which is stupid as usual. And to try to do a burnout, but I mean, it did run good. It was running up and down the street. When I turned it around down there, you know, I went in reverse fine, everything was good. It's just weird how I was doing a burnout, second burnout, and then all of a sudden I lose reverse. So I think the gears shattered, some part of the gears shattered, probably the spider gears. And to do that, I got to tear all the brakes off, pull the axles out, the C-clips, and replace the spider gears, or throw a different rear end up under it, which I don't have an extra rear end. I have the 10 bolt for that, but that's a 4-gen rear end, and there's a lot of swap over parts you need, and I'm not going to have enough time to get the parts, and nor do I have the money right now to be doing a 4-gen rear end swap on a car that it's not meant for. So I don't know at this point. I'm not totally sure, but yeah. So first drive was good for the most part until this incident. But I guess it's better that it broke here at home as opposed to being 12 miles away or on the way home from the wedding reception and and having issues. So I think that's gonna end this video, guys. I'm gonna try to get these cars situated, clean the garage out, get all these guys moved around to where everything goes where it's supposed to go. And then worst case scenario, I put Ruby right here, pull it in right here so I can jack it up on the concrete, even though it will be outside, and see if I can get Ken come over and help me. Plus I got to get Tom over here to tune it more with a vacuum gauge, and I'm pretty sure the distributor wasn't locked all the way down when I just took that test drive. It is running warm, it's running 210 degrees. Oil pressure seemed fine. Volts, I'm not totally sure of. I think it has a drain because I didn't have the charger on it since the last time I started it, and it just clicked like the battery is dead. So there's somewhere there's a drain. But it is Saturday the 20 something, I don't know, 7th, 8th, 9th, oh, 27th. So September 20 or August 27th. So yeah, I got to get everything moved around. I got all these parts and shit everywhere, all over the place, that I need to clean up and organize, and parts that are for sale and parts for cars. And somebody wanted that dash pad. I'm gonna have to go up to Joliet and get that out of there so I can get some money. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video, guys. So like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Remember, I have promo cards for sale, parts for sale. Hit me up. Sometimes I respond quickly, sometimes I don't. So just, you know, bug me until I can until I respond and go from there. But I'm trying to clean up. Shit's blowing everywhere, the wind's picking up. But yeah, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. We will see you next time, guys.